What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to address these LSU fans and this radio ESPN radio host from 104.5 out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He goes by the name of Matt Moscona. All right. Him and T-Bob, another Louisiana fan or LSU fan. Matter of fact, T-Bob played football at LSU. He came out last season talking shit about my Alabama Crimson Tide or what LSU was going to do to my Alabama Crimson Tide. And we all know what happened when it came to my Alabama Crimson Tide meeting LSU head-to-head in 2023. Alabama whooped that ass and knocked their star quarterback out the game. And guess what? Matt Moscona was crying about that, saying that Dallas Hitman Turner was a dirty player. But he's singing another tune as of right now. He's talking a whole lot of trash about not the latest commit, because we got a commit on yesterday, but SMU commit Keelan Russell flipped to my Alabama Crimson Tide. So now he's an Alabama commit. 4-star quarterback out of Duncanville, Texas, Duncanville High School, one of the powerhouse football programs in the state of Texas. He's Matt Moscona, 104.5, Baton Rouge, ESPN radio host, is trolling my Alabama Crimson Tide. And I'm going to play the video for you so you can hear it yourself. I played some of this video last night on my live because I was talking about a live last night. All right, I got a little bit more of the video now, but you know, still I took bits and pieces out of it. So I'm gonna let you listen to the video. Here we go.
Keelan Russell flipped to Alabama from SMU. Oh, there was a day. Oh, there was a time when Alabama had the pick of the litter. When the Nictator was in town running everyone else into the ground. Anybody the Crimson Tide want, the Crimson Tide got. Now they're relegated to pillaging SMU for 3-star players. Keelan Russell, a 6'3", 185-pounder. Need I remind you that a year ago, a few months ago, when Nick Saban was still coaching Alabama, the Crimson Tide had Julian Sayin committed. Do you know where Julian Sayin ranked among quarterbacks in the class of 2024?
I do. He was number 1.
He was number 1. The number 1 quarterback in the country, the number 6 overall prospect in the country. Enter Kalen DeBoer, exit Julian Sayin. He's at Ohio State now. You know what quarterback Alabama signed in the 2024 class, do you, Muse? They didn't sign a quarterback in the 2024 class, Muse.
That's why I couldn't remember.
And now their answer is an SMU commit.
It's an ACC school.
Hey, by the way, Alabama, pretty good track record pumping quarterbacks into the NFL, wouldn't you say?
I'd say yes.
Bryce Young, number 1 pick in the draft.
He was pretty good.
Mac Jones, first-round draft pick.
Pretty good.
Tua, first-round draft
pretty
pick.
Darn
yeah,
good.
Had a nice history, huh? Now, the Crimson Tide is pillaging Southern Methodist. They're chasing the ponies right now, trying to steal quarterbacks from SMU and taking victory laps like it matters. I'm going to say this again. Alabama, you're not going to be bad. You're just not going to be invincible ever again. Bryce Young was the #1 player in the country. Tua was a 5-star. Jalen Hurts was the #1 dual-threat quarterback in America. Mac Jones was a 3-star, but they developed him and he became really good. But you know who's not there to develop him anymore? Nick Saban's not there to develop him anymore. So take it, Bama. You got your running back playing quarterback for another year in Jalen Milroe. You got Ty Simpson, who couldn't even beat South Florida in front of 1,000 fans down in Tampa. You got a couple of redshirt freshmen nobody's ever heard of in Dylan Lonergan and Austin Mack. They're going to transfer as well. But fear not, Bama. Keelan Russell, the SMU commit. You flipped him. Your knight in crimson armor is on the way. He's coming on his pony from SMU to save you, Alabama. Get lost, you losers. It's over. You're never going to be great again, and I'm going to laugh my ass off at you every chance I get.
The foolishness that this guy was saying, because that's exactly what he sounded like, a damn fool. Talking crazy about Keelan Russell when LSU current quarterback Gary Nussmeier, that's what they depending on, Gary Nussmeier. A damn shame. But anyway, let's talk a little about what this guy didn't tell you. He didn't tell you that ESPN got Keelan Russell ranked as the #1 quarterback coming out of the state of Texas. They didn't tell you that he is the #1 dual threat quarterback coming out of the state of Texas. They didn't tell you this guy threw for almost 3,900 yards, 38 touchdowns, to only 3 interceptions, and ran for 360-something yards for 6 touchdowns. He didn't tell you none of that. He didn't tell you that Keelan Russell took Duncanville to back-to-back state championships in his 2 years as a starter. Like I said, Duncanville, one of the powerhouse, high school programs in Texas, one of the best football programs in the state of Texas. 6A, I might add. It ain't like Duncanville is a 1A or 2A. They are a 6A in the state of Texas. And Keelan Russell, Alabama commit, took them to back-to-back championships. He didn't tell you none of that. And if you look at it, Keelan Russell is ranked higher than Garrett Nussmeier was when he came out of high school. Like I said, Garrett Nussmeier, LSU's current quarterback. Just look at it. Look at the numbers. You got Keelan Russell ranked number 38 nationally, the 7th ranked quarterback in the class, and the 8th ranked quarterback out of the state of Texas. While 2021, when Garrett Nussmeier was coming out of high school, 152 nationally, 19th in the class, and the 27th ranked quarterback coming out of Texas. Hell, if you ask me, Keelan Russell, like I said last night, is still in high school, got to play a senior season, and as of right now, he's better than damn Garrett Nussmeier. Okay, you can go on 247 and look at 247 Sports website and look at Keelan Russell's highlights. All right, and on top of that, SMU's current quarterback Preston Stone, him and Garrett Nussmeier, LSU's current quarterback, came out of high school in the same recruiting class, and guess what? Preston Stone at SMU, who committed to SMU, in the same class as Garrett Nussmeier, was ranked higher in the class as a quarterback than Garrett Nussmeier. So what is this guy talking about? Like SMU, some kind of petty program. As I recall, SMU went 11-3 last season. I don't recall LSU going 11-3 last season. I don't. And guess what? That was with a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback and the #1 scoring offense in the nation, in which they damn offense coordinator left and went to damn Notre Dame. LSU going to be a trash bag in damn 2024. I can guarantee you that. And he talking about all the quarterbacks that we didn't have. Jalen Hurts, Tua, Mac Jones, Bryce Young. But guess what? Those were great quarterbacks. And Alabama recruited all of those quarterbacks. And all of them went to the NFL. You know, turned out to be great quarterbacks for my Alabama Crimson Tide. Brought us national championships. You know what I'm saying? What quarterback in the past 15, 20 years that LSU, well, I ain't going to say 15, 20 years. Okay. What quarterback in the last, we're going to say, well, 15 years, LSU recruited and brought them a national damn championship? Please let me know. Because I can't recall. You might say Joe Burrow. They didn't recruit Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was a transfer. Yes, he was. They cannot. He talking about Nick Saban ain't at Alabama to develop quarterbacks anymore. Well, Nick Saban, just like I said last night, excuse me, Nick Saban is a defensive-minded coach who worked with defensive backs. Nick Saban wasn't developing quarterbacks. Alabama's offensive coordinators and those quarterback coaches, if it wasn't the same person, was developing Alabama's quarterbacks. Yeah, he was the head coach. He was the overseer of the whole program. But I guarantee you, Nick Saban wasn't developing quarterbacks as a damn defensive backs coach. This guy just on the radio talking shit, talking crazy, simply because it's Alabama. Okay? And if you look at it, Keelan Russell, he didn't tell you Keelan Russell was recruited by Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss, Dan Lanning at Oregon. He didn't tell you that. Texas A&M, Mike Elko. He didn't tell you none of that. Florida, a lot of high-profile programs. He didn't tell you that. Now, if Lane Kiffin and Dan Lanning and Kalen DeBoer wanted this guy, he got to have something to him. Because those three programs, when Kalen DeBoer was at Washington, one of the most explosive offenses in the nation. Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin, one of the most explosive offenses in the nation. Oregon, one of the most explosive offenses in the nation. If those three programs wanted this guy, then something, he got to have something. And if you watch his highlights, like I said, 247 Sports, go over to their website and watch his highlights, and you'll see why they was recruiting this guy. But being that he from Dallas, SMU, right there at home, why wouldn't he commit to SMU? A lot of guys out of high school commit to programs close to them so their family can see them play. But hey, once he took a trip to Tuscaloosa and they said, you know, they showed him around, told him that how to graduate with a bachelor's in 3 years and have a master's in 4 years. His dad say that's what got him. So, hey, it is what it is, baby. They can say what they want to say. They can say what they want to say. And he talking about, oh, we depending on a quarterback from SMU to be the savior. We ain't depending on him to be the savior. Hey, you talking about we didn't sign a quarterback in the 2024 class. We did sign a quarterback in the 2024 class. Julian Sain. He just decided to transfer to Ohio State when Nick Saban retired. And then we signed Austin Black via the transfer portal. Just like LSU signed a quarterback via the transfer portal this offseason for the 2024 class. And I'm going to tell you who that is. He talking about us flipping a quarterback from SMU. They got a transfer quarterback from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, man. The team that went
2-10.
Vanderbilt. The worst Power 5 program, possibly could have been the worst Power 5 program it is. And that's the quarterback they got, A.J. Swan. From Vanderbilt. And this guy talking crazy. Vanderbilt. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. This is freaking crazy, man. But anyway, hey, let me tell you what A.J. Swan did when he was at Vanderbilt. He been at Vanderbilt for 2 years. He threw for a grand total of a little over 2,700 yards. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. In 2 years, 2,700 yards. We gonna round that up to about what, 1,350 a season with 11 touchdowns. That's about it. That's what. The guy from SMU leading them to 11-3 record. Like 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions or whatever, doing his damn thing. Well, here we got LSU with Garrett Nussmeier and a Vandy transfer. And Garrett Nussmeier been sitting on the bench for 3 fucking years. And that's what they got. And this guy talking shit about Alabama flipping Keelan Russell from SMU. SMU, hey, they doing pretty damn good. They having success over there. What is Vandy having? And let's talk about these quarterbacks from LSU. LSU, like I said, they can't develop quarterbacks. They can't develop quarterbacks at fucking all. Only quarterbacks that are successful at LSU is transfer quarterbacks. So shit, A.J. Swan might come in and be successful. Because we know Garrett Nussmeier ain't. That's why his ass been sitting on the bench 3 fucking years. But anyway, go back to 2013. 2013, they had Anthony Jennings. Right? They recruited him. This dude went 9-4 as a starter. But that was over a span of 3 damn years. And then he wound up transferring to Louisiana Lafayette. You can't develop quarterbacks at LSU. You had Brandon Harris, 2014. Right? Guess what he did? He couldn't keep a starting damn job. He went 10-5 as a starter, threw for 20 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. That's not good. And guess what he did? Transferred to North Carolina. You can't develop quarterbacks, not the ones that you freaking recruit. You can't bring a quarterback in, develop them to be a successful quarterback, and go on to be successful in the NFL. It's a damn shame. And then, now, Danny Etling, 2016, he was successful at LSU, threw for over 4,500 yards, 27 touchdowns, led LSU to a 16-7 record over 2 seasons. But guess what? He was a transfer from Purdue. You didn't develop him. You didn't develop him. It's a damn shame, man. And then you can even go back to 2011. Zach Mettenberger. Zach Mettenberger. Guess what? You didn't develop him either. And you talking about flipping a guy from SMU. Zach Mettenberger. He was LSU's quarterback, right? And I believe Zach Mettenberger was pretty good for them. I remember Zach Mettenberger. He was pretty good for them. But anyway, matter of fact, he beat Alabama 9-6 in 2011. He didn't throw a touchdown though. But then Alabama came back in the national championship and whooped their ass 21-0 in Louisiana. In the fucking Superdome, I believe that's what it was. Whoop their ass, not the Superdome. Wherever they were playing at in Louisiana, Alabama whooped their ass. I do know that. 21-0 in a national championship game. But anyway, Zach Mettenberger and this fool, what's his name, Matt Moscona, laughing because and trolling because Alabama flipped the guy from SMU. Guess where Zach Mettenberger came from? Butler Community College. Matter of fact, he committed to Georgia. He was at Georgia for a year, I think, and then he got in some trouble, and then he transferred to Butler Community College, and then transferred to LSU. Butler Community, you getting quarterbacks from Butler Community College and Vandy. Vandy. Come on, man. This is a shame, man. Why damn SMU's quarterbacks, old daggone Peyton Stone, out here throwing for 32 touchdowns, man. 32 touchdowns, man. This is, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. You got old Peyton Stone coming out of high school, higher than Garrett Nussmeier, ranked higher than Garrett Nussmeier. And now you got old Keelan Russell coming out of high school. Both of them committed to SMU before Keelan Russell decided to transfer or flip to Alabama. Both of them committed to SMU out of high school. Both of them ranked higher than Garrett Nussmeier, LSU's current quarterback. But like I say, you can't develop quarterbacks. Yeah, you had Jaden Daniels. Yeah, you had freaking Joe Burrow. You had old Danny Etling. But all of those was transfers. You didn't develop them, LSU. You can't develop quarterbacks. Then, on top of that, they got another transfer this season from Liberty. Even though Liberty is a pretty good program. Liberty. All right. So, those are the type of players you getting on your 2024 team. A quarterback of all positions from Vandy. It's a damn shame. Then, on top of that, he laughing about SMU. We getting somebody from SMU. Guess what? These fools went and got an offensive lineman from Grand Valley State. Oh, shit. Brian Kelly say, there's a lily in the valley, and it's shining brighter than the morning sun. I said there's a lily in the valley. And yeah, that was Brian Kelly said. He went and got a lily out the valley. What's his name? Javar Suggs. I believe he's an offensive lineman. But y'all LSU done went and got a damn football player, offensive lineman from Grand Valley State. Went and got, of all positions, a quarterback from Vandy. Oh, shit. That guy didn't tell you none of this, did it? But I'm here to tell you. I'm snitching. I'm snitching on you, LSU. You can't develop quarterbacks. Garrett Nussmeier is ranked lower than your current quarterback. Is ranked lower than SMU's current quarterback, Peyton Stone, or whatever his damn name. Your quarterback is ranked lower. Your current quarterback, was ranked lower coming out of high school than daggone Keelan Russell. Yeah, I'm telling on them. Every damn successful quarterback you done had in the past 15 years was transfers. And only one of them brought you a national championship. Oh, man. These damn LSU talking heads need to shut their damn mouth when it come to Alabama. T-Bob talking shit last year about what LSU was going to do to Alabama. And Alabama beat that ass. Dallas Hitman Turner knocked your quarterback out the game. And you talking heads, the same talking heads that be talking shit about Alabama, was crying that Dallas Hitman Turner was a dirty player. He might be. I don't care. Shit. Stop talking shit. He might not be putting quarterbacks out the game. But he won't be doing it for Alabama no more because he's gone. All right? So, hey, it is what it is. Watch your mouth, LSU fans, and you LSU talking heads, radio hosts, podcasters. I don't give a damn what you call yourself. You better watch your mouth when you talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. If you're going to talk shit and laugh, put everything out there. Don't put a small portion of it out there. Put it all out there like OKB doing right now. You trying to make my program look like they going to be a bottom of the barrel program. When LSU lost a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback that couldn't bring you a national championship. Not nothing. Matter of fact, Jaden Daniels, really, well, he didn't win shit but a Heisman Trophy. No SEC championship, no national championship, nothing that involves the team. He didn't win. He didn't do nothing for LSU. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. You lost him. You lost Logan Diggs, your running back. You lost Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr., your best two damn wide receivers. You lost a couple of players off the offensive line. Your defense is straight hot ass garbage. They might be 20% better than what they was last season, but that's still bottom of the damn barrel. And game 1 against USC, you're going to get your ass whooped. I can guarantee you that shit. So, hey, it is what it is. You just straight up garbage LSU. But I'm going to get to y'all. But the good thing about it, you did sign a quarterback for the 2024 class, Bryce Underwood. But you probably won't be able to develop him because you got a track record of not being able to develop high quality quarterbacks coming out of high school, and he'll probably transfer on your ass too. It's your history. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm going to get off my little damn rant. I just want to let y'all know this guy trying to make my program, my head coach, Kalen DeBoer, and this young man, Keelan Russell, look bad. Well, guess what? I came to make him and the whole LSU program look bad, in which they are. So, hey, it is what it is. Let me get off my rant. But I want y'all to remember to be blessed. Hold on. For the LSU fans. Let's sing what Brian Kelly was singing. There's a lily in the valley. Grand Valley State. I can't believe it. Grand Valley State. And then you, back in the day, 2011, you went and got Zach Mettenberger from Butler Community College. It ain't a knock on Grand Valley State and these community colleges, because they have some great athletes too. Some of them come to Power 5 and do great things and move on to the NFL. But not in LSU skates. But they do got a lily in the valley. But anyway, y'all remember, be blessed, and I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.